now.
An historic decision for this Hawkeye superstar. Caitlin Clark is going pro and entering the WNBA draft.
We're very happy for her. Kind of sad to see her go from Iowa, but I definitely think it's the right decision because she has broken every record.
Fans and coaches all excited to see her continued success outside of Carver Hawkeye Arena.
We are beyond grateful that she chose to be a Hawk. We've had so many great fun memories.
Now, all eyes are on which professional team will take the star point guard's remarkable logo threes.
And right now, Iowa superstar Caitlin Clark is making this season her last as a Hawkeye.
In a post on social media this afternoon, the senior guard said, quote, "While the season is far from over and we have a lot more goals to achieve, it will be my last one at Iowa. I'm excited to be entering the 2024 WNBA draft." A lot of people have been on the edge of their seats waiting for this big decision.
That's right. KCCI has team coverage of Clark's major move. We start with sports director Scott Reister. Scott, you've been covering Caitlin since she was in high school. It's been fun to watch her grow up.
It's been incredible. What a ride. She wouldn't be here in Iowa forever. Had to make this decision soon because the WNBA draft is actually almost here. It's on April 15th. Plus, Senior Day is approaching on Sunday. It was time for Caitlin to make up her mind. I spoke with Iowa assistant coach Jan Jensen today. I saw Jensen at the girls' state basketball tournament, and she told me that these discussions with Clark and her family and the coaches have been going on for weeks. It became clear this week what they would do. Clark let the coaches know that she will not be using that COVID year and will end her time at Iowa after 4 unthinkably, incredibly awesome seasons in which she became the top scorer in the history of women's basketball and took Iowa to its first national championship game ever. Jensen said the coaches had her back either way, and it's a wide range of emotions tonight.
Melancholy, a little nostalgic, but grateful. I mean, boy, every step of the way. You're coaching a GOAT. You got sellouts everywhere. Pressure's great, but when there's pressure, you're doing something right. And I'm just, really happy. We're proud of her. Nostalgic, yes, but we still got hopefully a lot of games left, and we'll just make it the very best that we can be.
We have had a front row seat to history. Caitlin Clark, though, only 2 or 3 more home games. You got Sunday at noon, that Senior Day game against second-ranked Ohio State. And then, of course, Iowa hosting the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. Guys.
Thank you, Scott. Now, people around the world have been interested in the West Des Moines native's story.
And her announcement has been getting a lot of attention on social media all afternoon. Clark is expected to be the first pick in the WNBA draft. As Scott said, that'll take place in April. And that pick goes to the Indiana Fever, which posted this to X saying, #1, and letting everyone know season tickets are available.
An American tennis icon, Billie Jean King, is also taking to social media. She congratulated Clark, adding, "May you experience continued health and success in the WNBA."
And Governor Reynolds is praising the Iowa senior, saying, "Thank you for everything you've done for Iowa. It's been an honor watching you play and inspire young girls everywhere." And the news comes during one of the tournaments where Clark made herself, well, a household name.
That's right. KCCI's Pepper Purpura talked to fans today at the girls' state basketball tournament to get their reaction to Clark's news.
Fans here at Wells Fargo Arena say they could feel the news spreading through the stands this afternoon, and Caitlin Clark announced she will be entering the WNBA draft. And while they say they're sad to see her go, they're also very proud to call her an Iowan.
I felt like she was just a freshman the other day, so it's crazy to see her go to the WNBA.
Thursday afternoon, fans of Caitlin Clark learned the Iowa legend is heading to the big leagues.
Kind of sad to see her go from Iowa, but I definitely think it's the right decision because she has broken every record, and I think that's way she'll keep the 4-year record breaking versus having an asterisk next to her name.
Fans learned the news as teams battled for a spot in the finals at the girls' state basketball tournament. Players and spectators alike say Clark is an inspiration.
She pushes through a lot of stuff, like injuries, all that stuff, and I don't do that very well, so when I see her do that, it kind of like says maybe I should try that more.
And that her success is bringing glory to all of women's sports.
It's just pretty cool to see a girl athlete that's really good making it as far as she is right now.
So even though they'll miss her at Iowa games,
We're very proud of Caitlin, and we're glad she did declare.
And Clark will be finishing out what we now know will be her last season at Iowa before entering the WNBA draft. In Des Moines, Pepper Papura, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.